Anne-Marie Trevelyan will head to the US this week in a diplomatic mission to boost the UK's post-Brexit trade across the Atlantic. The International Trade Secretary will hold talks with business leaders and White House officials in New York and Washington about further strengthening links between the two countries. In her first American trip since taking on her new role, the cabinet minister is seeking ways to boost UK trade with the US and reduce trade barriers even before negotiations on a new free trade deal begin. Ms. Trevelyan wants to follow the recently announced lifting of the US ban on the sale of British lamb with other reductions on UK exports. She will also discuss possible closer trade links with a string of US states. New research published on Sunday by the Department for International Trade shows the US has been the UK's largest single inward investment partner country for the last 2 decades. US businesses employed almost 1.5 million people in the UK in 2019, up 74% since 1997. The data also shows that 60% of these jobs are outside of London and the South East, with around 179,000 in the North East and North West. Wholesale and retail accounted for 29% of UK employment in US-owned businesses in 2019, followed by 22% in scientific, technical and information technology enterprises. Mrs. Trevelyan said, "We share a thriving trade partnership with the US, which is driving investment into all corners of the UK, helping to level up our economy and create jobs and prosperity." From Teesside to Tulsa, there are huge opportunities to deepen the trading links benefiting communities on both sides of the Atlantic. We've already made strong progress, from getting British beef and lamb back on US plates, to lowering the cost of Scotch whisky exports by addressing the long-running Airbus-Boeing issue. Now is the time to hit the ground running and get on with boosting ties with our closest ally. Mrs. Trevelyan will meet leading investors in New York today, Monday, to promote the potential for investment in the UK. The International Trade Secretary then will travel to Washington to meet U.S. Trade Representative Katherine Tai and members of Congress tomorrow to discuss deepening trade ties, our shared approach to tackling market-distorting trade practices and proposals for reforming the World Trade Organization. She is also due to meet U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo to discuss easing steel and aluminium tariffs to support British industry. And she will attend a Women in Trade roundtable discussion hosted by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. Trade Minister Penny Mordaunt is due to visit a string of U.S. states this week, including California, Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Oklahoma, in the same diplomatic push for closer transatlantic trade links. She will meet with governors, local representatives, commissioners and businesses in each state to discuss priority areas for further cooperation, such as services, digital and agriculture.